Good morning, readers. Hopefully it's 10:15 and you're checking Edmodo for today's Readers Workshop mini lesson that you'll watch before you go off and do your own reading on Epic today. Okay, so today's mini lesson is all about the theme of our books. So we've been reading in fiction mostly for the last 2 weeks, thinking about our characters. And so, readers, what I want to teach you today is that you can use all of that thinking arc in order to name a book's theme. A book's theme is just one or two words that tell you what is the story mostly about. What is the message the author wants you to take away after you read the book? And when we were in class, you all were amazing at thinking about the theme. You all came up with themes like friendship, courage, family matters, honesty, never give up. And you were incredible about sharing your thinking work with me as well as your classmates, right? And you can see that thinking work here. Today we're going to practice this thinking work with Because of Winn-Dixie, and I'm going to show you how I think about the theme, how I use evidence from the text to make me think about what is the theme of the book. Okay. I'm going to go back to two different parts in Because of Winn-Dixie, and I'm going to reread them, and I'm going to ask myself, what is the theme of this book, and what is the evidence from the text that's making me think that? Okay. This part is in the pet store when they first meet Gertrude, because Opal's trying to buy Winn-Dixie a leash and a collar. Winn-Dixie stood and stared back at her. He didn't hardly move. He didn't wag his tail. He didn't smile. He didn't sneeze. He just stared at Gertrude, and she stared at him. And then she spread her wings out real far, and she flew and landed on top of Winn-Dixie's head. "Dog!" she croaked. Winn-Dixie wagged his tail just a little tiny bit, and Otis said, "You can start on Monday." "Thank you," I told him. "You won't be sorry." On the way out of Gertrude's Pets, I said to Winn-Dixie, "You are better at making friends than anybody I have ever known. I bet if my mama knew you, she would think you were the best dog ever." So readers, what is this making me think about the theme? Honestly, this part where Opal says, "You're better at making friends than anybody I ever knew," really makes me think that one of the themes of Because of Winn-Dixie is friendship. And what makes me think that in the text is because she said that to him. She said, "You are better at making friends than anyone I ever knew." And Opal talks about wanting friends a whole lot. So one piece of evidence from the text is that Opal tells Winn-Dixie he is better at making friends than anybody she's ever met. And now, readers, I'm going to read another part of the text. I'm going to go to the part where Opal's in the library with Miss Franny Block, and I'm going to read this text and I'm going to ask myself, does this part fit with that theme of friendship? So read along with me, and we're going to see if this part fits with our idea that one of the themes of the text is friendship. This is when Winn-Dixie's gotten into the library, and Miss Franny Black isn't quite sure, so he's smiling up at Miss Franny Black right now. "It's a talent of his," I told her. "Oh, it's a fine talent," Miss Franny said. "A very fine talent." And she smiled back at Winn-Dixie. "We could be friends," I said to Miss Franny. "I mean, you and me, and Winn-Dixie. We could all be friends." Miss Franny smiled even bigger. Why, that would be grand, she said. Just grand. And right at that minute, when the three of us had just decided to be friends, who should come marching into the Herman W. Block Memorial Library but old pinch-faced Amanda Wilkinson? So, readers, does that part fit with our theme of friendship? I'm thinking. And I think it does. Because if nothing else, look how many times the word friend is used on this page. Friends, friends, friends. So I really feel like this is another piece of evidence from the text that makes me think the theme is friendship. So Opal asks Miss Franny Block to be her and Win Dixie's friend. There we go. So readers, did you see what I did? I read through my text, or I reread my text, and I thought about what is the theme, and I collected evidence from different parts of the text that support that idea. So as you are reading today in your 45-minute independent block, I really want you to be thinking about the theme of your own stories. And please don't forget to use your Google tracking device to document that thinking work, okay? And I'll be checking it in the next 45 minutes while you're working on it. And I can't wait to see what kind of thinking work you do. All right, readers. See you later.